Here's the story from Fox News. Trump urges GOP to end the shutdown by going nuclear on Senate filibuster. Get rid of the filibuster and get rid of it now, Trump said. Trump urged Republicans to end the filibuster in order to end the month-long government shutdown. In a late-night Truth Social post, Trump noted that Democrats had tried to eliminate the Senate procedure when they had control of both chambers of Congress and the White House during the Biden administration. But then Senators Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema, both of whom have since let the Democratic Party become independents, helped block the effort. Trump revived talk of the nuclear option after returning from his Asia trip this week. Quote, "The one question that kept coming up, however, was how did the Democrats shut down the United States of America, and why did the powerful Republicans allow them to do it?" Trump wrote. "The fact is, in flying back, I thought a great deal about that question. Why?" Now, he's going to say that they've got Trump derangement syndrome and all that. There were some theories that Trump would come out at the very last minute because SNAP has expired and it's not going to happen tomorrow. He'd come out and say, "I am your magnanimous leader and I have found the money for your food stamps." But it's looking like now the strategy may be, hey, they won't reopen government. We have no choice. End the filibuster. And if he does, I say pack the courts, 4 more Supreme Court justices appointed by Donald Trump, and then we can make Greater Idaho and the state of Jefferson things, so we'll get 4 more senators. What say you, pal?
I think we need 11 more or 12 more judges, personally. We need a big...
That's absolutely right, and Trump should appoint them all.
I don't know about that.
Are you looking for a job?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm open. Just still like putting it all in the hands of 9 people. What were you going to say, Raj?
I wouldn't mind being on the Supreme Court.
You'd be good at it.
Well, I mean,
yeah, why not try?
Since they brought in Ketanji Brown Jackson, the bar could not be lower. In fact, it's underground.
So they want to end like the idea of the filibuster, like the ability for the Senate to filibuster at all. They want to make it illegal.
No, you can still filibuster. Here's the way it works. Normally, to filibuster, you stand up and you talk for 20 hours. They passed a rule saying, okay, that's a waste of our time. So how about if you filibuster, if you want to filibuster, it's just 60 votes to pass a bill. But this is stupid because you're never going to get 60 votes, so the Democrats will always filibuster. But you only need a 50. You need a simple majority to change the Senate rules. The Republicans could literally go all in favor of no filibuster. Aye. Okay. All in favor of opening government. Aye. Done.
No filibuster. Oh.
And the concern is if we do that, then Democrats get in next time and they'll do stuff to us. And I'm like, you're correct. They'll do stuff to you. They'll put you in prison. Pay attention.
So what do you guys think of the SNAP program, though? I mean, 45 million people, or how many people?
42 million.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
It used to be 17 million like last week.
I thought it should be more like WIC, which is women, infant, and children. You get like bread, eggs, meat, cheese, basic commodities that actually heal your brain. Something that's healthy, because if you give people nutrition, then they get creative over time and their kids can actually solve problems.
Dude, did you see that there was a few years ago, there was a guy on Fox, he was like Spicoli, you know, in Fast Times Would Not. He was like this blonde surfer guy who came in and he used the money all to get lobster tails. That's all he wanted.
Well, hold on. I got to be honest. You know, yeah, that's kind of bad, but there were people buying candy bars and soda pop, and lobster tail is like legit protein, right? You know?
That's hilarious.
It's real food.
I will not eat the bugs and buys lobster, but one of the things.
Hold on, if the bugs are underwater, it's totally fine.
Exactly, they're totally fine. But this is one of the things that's hilarious is the left continually like pushes to make life worse for the average person. So they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm soy facing over this new like ground up bug protein we're gonna feed people. Everyone should have this. It's good for the environment." And then you're like, maybe SNAP shouldn't like pay for junk food. And they're, you want to dehumanize the poor by not letting them buy Coca-Cola and Twinkies on EBT? And it's like, hold on a second, why?
Dude,
like, why are you doing awful things to me, but I can't even be like slightly concerned with where the tax money's going?
Seamus, let me tell you the legends of EBT, okay? You know what we used to eat in my neighborhood? The kids would make something they would call Happy. It's where you took a Kool-Aid pack and a cup of sugar and put it in a bag and shook it up and then just ate it. It was called Happy. And that's just people would make it.
It sounds like a drug name. It sounds like slang
when people would make Kool-Aid, you'd buy the Kool-Aid pack for like 15 cents. And then you're supposed to put 1 cup of sugar in the water and mix it up. Nah, it'd be like 3 or 4 cups. It would be like drinking syrup. And I was not a fan. That is what you need EBT for. Diabetes.
Well, and this is the other thing. I think we've talked about this a little bit, but on top of, again, the program being widely abused, obviously there's some people who need it. I think we all agree on that. There's some people we don't want to take it from, but it is being abused. And then when people become extremely obese because of the food that they're buying on EBT, we end up having to pay for their medical bills as well. People don't even realize how much that costs.
Also, it disincentivizes people to get work. I was actually on EBT for a short period of time, and I knew that as soon as I got a job, I would lose it. And I'm like, okay, if I'm making $450 a week on unemployment, and I was like at $150 a month on food stamps, as soon as I get a job, I'm getting $700 a week. I'm just, instead of my $700 a week from unemployment and food stamps, now I'm working 40 hours a week to make the same amount of money.
Or less.
Why would I get a job? Yeah, or less.
Yep.
And I was getting taxed on my unemployment, but I'm already getting taxed to pay for unemployment. Then when I get my insurance payout, they tax my insurance payout. So that you got to remove that incentive, and actually, when they get the job, they get food bonus. That would be very good.
Let's talk about packing the courts, though.
Yeah, how many people are like you right now? I mean, that whole thing of the 42 million could be half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's a major scam.
But think about what we could do if we end the filibuster beyond just these programs. I mean, the Republicans would just do literally whatever they wanted. Yeah. Or, I think Trump is right, because the reason I think Republicans don't want to get rid of the filibuster is because it would force them to do things they claim to want to do.
Exactly.
Obamacare should be repealed. We have the majority now, and they won't do it. They
won't do it. And you're exactly right. Why? Because
it's all
they don't want to be unmasked. They just want to say stuff and hide.
So right now, the filibuster, I'm trying to wrap my head around it, because the filibuster I always thought was a guy stood there for 20 hours. Now you're saying there's a new way that they do it?
It's not new. It's very old. Yeah. Basically, people in Senate were like, I don't want to sit here and listen to you talk for 20 hours. Let's just do a 60-vote thing instead. So they basically said, if you're going to filibuster, it's just a 60-vote threshold instead.
Oh, so no one has to make their claim. They just got to.
If they get rid of the filibuster, then they can change the rules to whatever they want them to be with a simple majority. I think the Senate is the worst thing imaginable. And I remember now when these leftists were saying abolish the Senate, and we were all like, no, are you crazy? Now I'm like, actually.
The only problem is mob rule. So you need a group of something that can prevent psychopathic.
Appeal the 17th.
And just let the governors appoint senators again?
State legislatures, but yes.
State legislatures?
That's what it was. Then we wouldn't have Cory Booker.
He would have found a way.
He's the filibuster guy of all time.
Yeah. Popular. Well, he did. Yeah, he went up there and he talked for 27 years and he broke a record or something.
It shouldn't be a popularity. It shouldn't be we were talking last night about this too, that they shouldn't be I don't think they should be getting paid. They should be working from home. They shouldn't have to go in unless the power goes out.
They're not getting paid.
Senators, they don't have a salary?
I'm pretty sure they're not getting paid. Like they're going to get paid when the government turns back on.
Oh, I just mean in life.
Yeah, I think he means
serving that role should not be a paying position. That should be like a service you do, maybe like a stipend or something.
And the end result is only the ultra wealthy will be in the Senate, because how else do you feed your family when you have to work full time?
Well, listen, Tim, I think we should do things the old-fashioned way, and they should make their living not off of tax dollars, but good old-fashioned bribes.
Maybe it's right. Maybe having people in that role is no good. We need AI as the senators now.
Maybe we should just put the robots in charge of our lives.
Groups of robots that can tell us no.
That couldn't possibly go wrong.
We need a way to stop the mob, the democracy, from one day videos on YouTube that sparks rage in 43 million people, and then they say, we vote for drastic shift, and the Senate's like, no, you can't do that, we veto it. But so we need a source of the ability to veto. I just don't know if it has to be 100 people.
Well, the issue I think with the Senate, I think the Senate's fantastic. It's supposed to represent state interests, but the moves of the Uniparty have consistently been to erode the states as political entities within the country.
That's right.
They want this country not to be of states, but a singular nation under the federal government. And, the sad reality is everything Democrats and Trump are doing are pushing us in that direction. Where if 10 years ago you said, if Donald Trump gets elected, he's going to create a federalized police force, he's not getting elected. People would be like, yo, dude, that's crazy. Now Trump is like, I have no choice but to send ICE and DHS to deal with this crime, and everyone's cheering for it. Except for the Democrats, they'll complain about anything if Trump does it.
Yeah.
How long are you guys comfortable with this all going on with the ICE, like just in life? Like how long would you mean?
Until every single one of them is gone.
So like
including every illegal is out of the country.
I'm with you 100%.
Yeah.
So like
get rid of
you would live in a permanent state of federal police in cities?
No, just until all of them are gone.
No, hold on.
What if it goes on for 100 years?
It won't.
Ian, the federal police are already in every place. No, not vaguely, literally.
Not
they have
National
offices.
Guard. Not National Guard. That was
Ian,
a big deal.
Where do you think National Guard live?
Oh, I mean, just they're not serving on the street, like on patrol in anywhere other than D.C. They're not supposed to be anyway.
Not necessarily, but National Guardsmen and women, live where they are.
And children, National Guard's children
That's
as
right,
well. Also.
That's right, the National Guard's children.
They are
We-
the Guard,
no,
yeah.
that should
Child
never happen.
soldiers. Just have child soldiers out there.
Because I'm down for. I mean,
Fighting gangbangers in Chicago.
I think that like the dangerous, mass immigration, you could completely obliterate liberalism in our country with the wrong amount of people,
Lord
wrong
willing.
type of people in here. But like, how long would
Hold
you be
on,
willing to
maybe
live in a
mass
police
immigration is
state
good. I don't know.
where like the police are ability to like go into people's houses and businesses and drag people out because they suspect them of being a
That's
foreigner.
a gross
illegal.
exaggeration of what's
Yeah,
happening.
I don't think like you should just be able to go in anyone's house and drag them out because you suspect that they're an illegal. But I think you should be able to deport an illegal. Like they know the person.
Maybe
illegal,
if they
and then
look
deport
like
them.
they're illegal.
Yeah, if
right?
they look illegal, you're looking a little bit illegal over there.
Or
boy.
factories, if they go into a factory
Yeah,
and like
right.
round up a bunch of employees that are here illegally.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely. they
How
should do
long?
this.
How long would you be comfortable living in a
Forever.
world where the
Bro,
federal government?
until they're all gone.
Then what if they?
Forever, and I want every single factory with large numbers of illegal immigrants working there to get raided the moment.
So what if
they
it
do.
goes beyond immigrants? It's just other illegal things.
You're talking about a totally different.
No, I'm talking
sort
about
of-
the evolution of
if we had it-
totalitarianism.
No, you're not.
man.
You mean
Yeah.
if there
You're
were people
basically-
in the country who arrested you when you broke the law?
Heavens, help us.
And then what if the laws get changed?
That was always subject to happen.
know.
And the laws did change.
And they might again.
And guess what, Ian? It's illegal to put a pie on your windowsill in Boston on Tuesdays, and nobody's going to arrest you.
How
for
long
it.
are you okay looking to the other side while the federal cops go in and do the brutal thing to solve the crime?
What?
Like
I don't know that it's
What?
brutal. I don't
It
think
just
it's brutal.
you're not even asking as a metaphor. Bad thing happens. Are you
6
okay
years?
with bad
Like
thing?
how long?
Hey, the whole thing about it.
It should not take 6
What
years to get
brutal
rid of all of
crimes
them.
are they doing?
What's dragging people, grabbing people?
That's not illegal.
pulling people. I mean, it's just no. It's not what?
It's not illegal.
No, it's brutal. We're brutal.
Why is that brutal?
It's just force, physical grabbing,
That's not
pulling.
brutal.
If the people they're grabbing though are not cooperating at all.
That's the
So
argument.
what,
Not
are,
like
they,
pu-
what are
yeah.
they supposed to do?
So it's not like it's
Let
like
them not cooperate.
Brutal
They're
is defined as savagely violent.
They're not
And this
like
is not that.
deporting them into Iron Maidens, right? They're like taking them and sending them back to the country.
They're
that
not
they
lassoing
came
them by the neck.
Let me try this. I want to explain to people the brutality. Someone breaks into your house, and you respond by going, "Ooh, I'm gonna give you a ride home."
Darn it.
Oh no, you're so brutal. You're giving them a ride. We put them on a plane and fly them back. We're not even loading them up in trains and having them go the long way.
and they're giving them money as they fly
That's
back.
right.
I know. We give them,
Wait. They offered $1,000 to people to go home. Okay, watch this. Watch this, Ian. How savagely brutal. A guy breaks in your house and you go, "Wait, I'll give you $1,000 to leave." He's like, "That's what I'm here for. I was here to take your $1,000."
so. I guess relatively brutal.
It's like
should
that
make
old
an app.
television show.
Tim, here's what we have to do. We have to start a new tech company where we make an app to make robberies easier, where someone breaks in and then you give them
upstairs, second
$1,000
room on the left.
and then they go.
No. Hold on. Yes, but it should be like the Uber of robberies, where everyone downloads the app, and then if you're a robber, you send a notification you
Exactly.
intend to rob them, then they Venmo you, and you don't.
Extortion, but extort town or something like
That's
that.
Ian's. That's Ian's world.
And they have a deal with all the smart lock companies where it tells the robber like which doors are unlocked and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
The door unlocks for you.
12 doors unlocked. Yeah, exactly.
Just unlocks, and it's like, don't hurt
Treat
anybody.
every night.
So I will say this. There are factories where there are illegal immigrants working, and they should be raided. And ICE and DHS, CBP, whatever, should go in and say, "Gentlemen and ladies, you are hereby arrested for being illegal, and we're sending you home."
Do you think they should have been raided like 9 years ago?
They should have been raided the
yeah.
moment anybody knew they were doing it.
Shouldn't have even been let in.
Which is probably much more than 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like 20 years ago in LA, I worked with illegal immigrants.
Oh, listen, I'll tell you something. I hired them a lot of times. Sorry, but it's true. And and the truth is everybody did. And then there were whole kind of methods where they hid it. There was a service that came to your house and said, "Well, our service will hire the illegal aliens for you," but they didn't tell you that. But that's what it was.
And then you would hire a company.
you hire a company.
Wow, so it was like a shield company so that you wouldn't get in trouble, basically? Is that how this?
Wow. Or so you didn't have a guilty conscience.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.